Good morning, guys. My favorite muse in London. Very quick video because I've just not really been on here so much. The biggest lesson I've learned so far, I'll jump right into it, is that, and I mentioned it in my last video, you can have your foot on the accelerator, goals, your reason why, creating your vision and clarifying your vision and doing exercises to practice having achieved your goal, all of that good stuff. But you may need to take your foot off of the brakes. If there's something holding you back, that can be huge. And I've really, in the last few months, realized that I've spent the last, well, most of my life, but let's just say the last 15 years in particular, going to courses, reading books, getting mentorship from people who the focus was always on pressing the accelerator harder, but the handbrake was well and truly on. And it's only more recently, as I've looked into some stuff that I probably didn't really want to look into, that I've realized that releasing your brakes, as the book written by James Newman is entitled, can be the most important thing you'll ever do. There's an interview by Brad, I can never remember his second name, Brad and Dan Pena. Just look up on YouTube, Brad and Dan Pena. Dan Pena, like him or hate him, he says some smart things. And Brad actually says to Dan Pena, they say that your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth, but your network comes from your self-worth. And Dan Pena followed that by saying 99% of the people I've coached have terrible self-worth. You've got to believe in yourself. And that does not mean, there's a balance between being arrogant and I'm the man and repelling people basically, but also being comfortable with yourself. And so I'm really on a journey of exploring this area. And I met a guy yesterday called Tim Storey, Storey. He I was just helping this lady. Tim Storey. I help this girl here. She is trying to get past this. Tim Storey. He was actually on Impact Theory, and is a very dynamic guy. And yeah, he just really, he's just like bombastic American, very positive, and he just made an impact on me. He spoke to me personally, we were chatting away, and yeah, I think that's all I want to say really is yes, have your foot on the accelerator, but if there is always something holding you back, if you keep procrastinating, it could be laziness or it could be something that's really holding you back that you've got to face, you've got to deal with it. Yeah, keeping it short and sweet, something to think about maybe. It's a very poignant time in my journey, I think. What else is going on with me? I've been working with a brand specialist, a marketing specialist, and she is very growth mindset orientated, also having a positive impact on me. I've put a video up about me training for a marathon that I attempted with 12 days preparation. That was an interesting journey, and I did that to really try and forge more self-belief. That was the goal. And I'll be putting the follow-up video where I actually attempted to run the marathon up in the next few days, let's say. I think I'm going to finish editing that now. Yeah, and I'm about to step out and do something with a small group coaching package that I've put together to help some guys shift, get out of a rut with their body. They've fallen off the horse and get into great shape. I'm probably in the best shape I've ever been in my life because I've been applying everything I've learned. I've been applying. And yeah, that side of things is going really well. So I've put together a coaching package, 21 days, where the idea is you do not get a six-pack in 21 days. I mean, you could do if you're already at a certain body fat percentage, but this is more about helping people shift mindset and about helping people break out of the rut. So that's going to be exciting. More to come. Hope everybody's well.